Hey DGS Northfield Goats, welcome to week 3 of remote learning. Hopefully you had a restful and fun Labor Day weekend. I want to start out with some tips, some ways that you can make remote learning as engaging as possible. One of the things we want to encourage students to do is to use the chat box, to add agreement to what another student said. Sarah, that's a great point. I agree with you. Or maybe you want to use it because your teacher is asking you a question and you can respond right there in that chat box. Or you can use it if you're feeling like you're a little confused and the class is moving too fast. Hey, could you re-explain that to me? What are we supposed to do when we get into our breakout groups? You can privately chat the teacher or chat that to everyone. What we don't want to use the chat box for is anything inappropriate, anything off topic. We don't need to know what your online gaming schedule is or what you ate for lunch that day, unless it's something that your teacher is asking you. So keep it appropriate. And on that lens of trying to make sure that you're advocating for yourself and getting some support, use our study hall hours. It's a great way for you to not only get help, but for your teachers to identify you as a student that really wants to improve their grades. So use your study hall so that you can check in with your teachers and you can get a little bit of extra support. Because this week, we're getting word completion grades in all of our morning classes. So it's a really good opportunity for you to step up your game. I also want to help you guys a little bit with your email inboxes. Not your fault, but Google Classroom sends out so many notifications. Here's a helpful video for how you can update your notifications so your inbox is a little less cluttered.
Hey DGS Northfield students, one of the things I want to help you with this week is how to declutter your inbox. A lot of people are just getting tons of email notifications from Google Classroom, and you really don't need that much information. It's honestly kind of making some things a little worse. So first thing you're going to do is go ahead and sign into your Google Classroom account, your @dpsk12.net account. And once you're inside here, go ahead to Google Classroom. And then once you're in Google Classroom, you see these 3 bars in the top left. That is your main menu. So you're going to go ahead and click the main menu. Then you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom until you get to Settings. Now, once you're in Settings, there's a little bar right here, and it says Receive Email Notifications. And what you can do is turn this on or off. If you want to, you can fine tune because maybe you like some of the comments. Maybe you want to get the comments about you. You just don't want to get like the work posts. But it's okay if you just want to turn off all email notifications, because maybe it's easier for you to keep track of your assignments just by going to the Google Classroom and working with that teacher. So just know you have this ability. Again, it was those 3 buttons on the top for the main menu. You scroll all the way down to Settings, and here you can turn on email notifications and turn them off. Hopefully this tip gives you a big help. Thanks guys so much.
All right, well, hopefully that was helpful for your inbox. I want to get a chance to explain Friday's celebration. This Friday's celebration is our student council speeches. We are going to be voting on Thursday evening and Friday morning for our student council representatives. If you want to be on our student council, which meets once a month for 75 minutes and has all sorts of real power, like our student council is the one that got us the vending machine. They even chose some of the foods in it. They picked the mural that we have. So if you want to participate in that group, we'd love to have you join. And we're going to do it like a democracy, by voting. What we're asking you to do if you're interested is to send me a video, a minute in length or less. 30 seconds is fine, 20 seconds is fine. You could be super silly or you could be really serious, and explain why you would be a good choice. Maybe you have lots of empathy and you can listen to what the needs of other students. Maybe you're really good at taking action and discussing things. Let us know. It might be that you love Denver Green School Northfield and you have a lot of goat pride, and that makes you a great choice for our student council representatives. So send me that video, a minute in length or less. I will then add that into our Thursday folder, and then we will get a chance to vote on our student council representatives, which we'll announce in next week's Friday celebration.
Hey goats, just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about attendance. So week 1 was so strong. So many kids were showing up on time, excited, ready to learn. And for the majority of you, that is still the case. However, we are seeing a slight slip in attendance this last week, so we really want to focus on that. Just so you know, your parents are going to start getting phone calls if you are absent to your class. So just know that your parents are going to know when you are not present, even in the online setting. We know that sometimes it's more difficult to get yourself to your classes in the virtual realm, but it is just as important as in-person learning. Those first 5 minutes of class are really when you get to build your community. It's when your teachers are able to set the tone for the day, and we really need you there on time. We also recognize that there are times where your internet isn't working, or you have to help your sister get online before you can start your own learning. We understand there are situations where that occurs, then you come into class late. We understand that, but please, if you come into your learning space late, do not interrupt your teacher's instruction. Instead, privately chat your teacher to let them know that you are present so that they can mark it accordingly. We know you can do this. You are middle schoolers now. Find strategies that work for you. Set a timer on your phone, being like, I have 5 minutes to get to literacy. Ask your friends to check in on you via chat. Hey, don't forget to get to class on time. Whatever it takes, just do your best to get to school and get to class on time.